Hey, welcome to you and welcome to your reading. All right, so I have a couple of words coming in from Spirit right now, and today's reading is going to be an ancestor reading. So there are a lot of ancestors here today, your ancestors included, who have a message for you today, which we're going to dive right into. If you're new here, welcome. I went ahead and set a spiritual quarantine for this reading, and that spiritual quarantine is intended to maintain the integrity of the message today. And I'll let you know when that spiritual quarantine comes down at the end. All right, but the ancestors had me pull from my deck of, I have a deck of index cards with different topics listed on them, and they gave you two topics today. So the first one they gave to you is free flow. And they also gave you finances. Okay, so it does feel like the reading today is going to be around finances or around money. So if that is a topic that is of interest to you right now, definitely keep on watching, and this message is for you. But it's interesting because they're not telling me too much more than this, so we're going to dive right into the cards here and get some more information. But I find this interesting. I'm not really sure, they're not really telling me right now what this free flow energy means in terms of your finances. I'm not sure if that's like the energy you've been finding yourself in, is trying to like make money off of different sort of I guess sources maybe that you haven't before. There's something maybe new here, potentially a new energy, or this could be an energy that you want to step into or want to enter into, but there may be some hesitation around. Okay, so what is this about, Spirit? Can you tell us, like, what is this free flow? This card. Interesting. Eight of Wands. They're saying this is upright and reverse. It's almost like it's coming through as like stuck. Yes, it's coming through as stuck with the Eight of Wands in reverse. It's almost like you want the Eight of Wands upright, which would be almost like money coming into you. Okay, almost like seamlessly or with ease. There's something about free flow that's coming through. They're saying with ease, and it just feels like there's something stuck here. Yeah, they're saying the free flow card in reverse, almost like it's stuck. Okay, but I can see the intention here and what you want, or I feel like this is a desire you've had for a long time, or one that you've been in pursuit of or wanting to experience in your lifetime is what they're saying. I do get the sense from this, from the ancestors here, they're showing the gate on this card. It's a Nine of Pentacles here, but they're showing the gate on this card almost like there hasn't been any other kind of ancestor or anyone in your lineage up to this point who has had much success with experiencing the type of flow that you would like to live. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a message right now and on my phone about some changes. The message says some changes, and I'm hearing from Spirit and from the ancestors that some changes are needed for you to experience this. Now, I like the Nine of Pentacles because the Pentacles can come through in tarot in terms of like, they can link directly into money or the material realm or finances. So that's definitely coming through, especially with the golden on the golden kind of metal on this card. Yeah, it's definitely coming through as like money or something that's like glinting or gleaming. They are showing the gate. Again, this was originally coming out in reverse, but I do sense that you would like to feel financial independence for many of you, especially with the Nine of Pentacles. It's all about independence and to feel financial freedom. It's almost like you have everything you need. Okay, so I feel like the intention is really clear here. I feel like the intention is really clear, but there are some changes that are needed in order to experience this. So let's go a little bit deeper. Let's see, because I like that. That's kind of like what's going well. I do feel like the dream or goal you have is reasonable. I actually don't feel like from Spirit there's anything wrong with that. I do feel like though there's something coming through with this Eight of Wands in reverse. Like there's some resistance. There's just some resistance to this. Now I don't know what that is. Do you want these cards? All of those? Okay. Well, and they give you like a whole stack of cards. Okay, let's see what we got here. So they gave you the Page of Swords. They're saying upright and reverse. They're saying the Knight of Wands. The Seven of Swords. And the Two of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Okay, so I do feel like there's something about this Page of Swords in reverse of almost like wanting to get free of something. I don't know why. They're showing like, almost like this person was chained. That's what they're showing me in my mind's eye in the upright form. It's like almost as if this person were chained and wanting to like almost like break themselves free with this sword, trying to like cut through it and trying to break free. So I do feel like there's some energy of that, but it's been really difficult for you to almost like get out of your head, for you to get out of the, I don't know if it's negative thinking. That's definitely some of what's coming through here. There's a possibility that you've been on defense around being disappointed by this again, is what I'm hearing. Being disappointed in not experiencing the levels of financial abundance that you're looking for. Or for some of you, there may have been ups in your financial state that you've experienced in the past, and it's just feeling like it's been elusive somehow. It's almost like the Nine of Wands, it's coming out both upright and reverse, but in this energy, it's coming out a little bit in reverse here. It's almost like it's been out of reach somehow, almost as if you were trying to chase after this Knight of Wands. So what they're showing me right now, this is really interesting. They're showing almost as if this Page of Swords is trying to run after this Knight of Wands, but the Page of Swords is on foot, so they can't catch this Knight of Wands, almost as if this Knight of Wands is the money. It's almost like connected in with the Eight of Wands upright. It's moving too fast, is what they're saying. It's moving too fast and away from you. It's something like, they're saying here, it's almost feeling like it's taunting you, but it's not like something you can catch currently with your state. It's almost like the chain mail that they're saying right now. The chain mail, even though this person's not really wearing that, the chain mail this person is wearing is almost like it's too heavy. It's keeping them from being able to go after this Knight of Wands, but also it's there's something here. They're saying like you don't have a horse, so it's very difficult. So there's something here they're saying around it would be better for you to almost like stay put and try to like attract this in versus trying to chase after it somehow. Okay, yeah, that's what they're saying. It's almost like they're showing now the image of someone almost like training a horse. Like sometimes with the horses, you can put like a rope attached to them and you'll have the person standing in the middle of the kind of enclosed space and kind of having that horse run around almost as if to train them or to let them kind of exercise some of their energy out. Now, I don't have too much knowledge in terms of like horse training or anything like that, but that's the way, or like equestrian topics, but that's how this is coming through. It's almost like it would be better if you stayed in the center with sort of like the rope connected to the metaphorical Knight of Wands here, which is coming through as like the elusiveness of your monetary abundance that you're looking for. Yeah, so that's how that's coming in. Now they're saying this is interesting. This part feels like a little bit of a separate side part of this message, but we have the Seven of Swords and then the Two of Cups in reverse. For some of you, this feels like an uncoupling or a decoupling process. almost as if maybe this is literal for you or for a few of you. Like maybe you have not been financially independent, like the Nine of Pentacles speaks to, okay? Maybe you haven't been as financially independent and you've been reliant on someone else. Maybe it's like a spouse or a partner or a roommate or a friend or family members, but you haven't been able to like kind of, I'm hearing take off on your own or kind of support yourself. So it feels like there's some sort of side message here around like the uncoupling and decoupling. It's almost like with the Seven of Swords, feeling like you have to be reliant on this person, place, or thing, whatever this Two of Cups in reverse represents. It's almost like you're one of these people and this other person represents something else, someone else, or something else outside of you. Okay, but with this like Seven of Swords, Spirit's saying something here around, the ancestors are saying here, this is some sort of illusion. And they're showing me the Five of Swords in my mind's eye now. It's almost like part of this is a way of relating or a way of being in relationship with money that was something that you inherited from your ancestors. So almost like you felt like you had to be dependent financially on someone else, or that is part of the systems of oppression and how they've made you feel. Okay, but again, there's wanting to dispel some of this. There is an acknowledgement that you are working through different patterns from your ancestral lineage and from your ancestral line that have kept you stuck in this sort of like unhealthy coupling. Has not allowed you to have free access to your own money, which is representative of energy in a physical form, okay? So it's almost like you haven't had full access to that yourself, or had a way to almost fill up yourself, or again, spend for yourself, or again, just not be reliant on someone else to dictate what you do with your money, okay? And how you move through your finances. So again, I do sense what's wanted here, but it feels like there's something coupled here. Can we talk more about this illusion, Spirit? Okay, they're saying yes. Okay, ancestors, what do you mean by this? What is this like Two of Cups in reverse energy? What's the illusion to dispel? Okay. Interesting. One more card, hold on. One more card. This one. Okay, hold on 1 second here. Okay, my neighbors were moving around right here, so I wanted to make sure my dog was gonna bark too much. All right, but yeah, so they gave you here, to clarify into this Two of Cups in reverse, they gave you the Seven of Cups in reverse. Part of the illusion is that there's only one way to do this. There's only one way for you to have money. So that has been something that has actually kept you stuck. Okay, so that has kept you stuck. That they're very clear on that. They're saying Ace of Cups here. It's almost like there's actually no lack of abundance. There's actually an overflow of it. It feels like, again, your spirit wants to, and your spirit team wants to help you to experience this abundance, which is coming through the Ace of Cups. It's almost like overflowing here, okay? But it's almost felt like, they're saying Ace of Cups in reverse. It's like there's a lack of love in your relationship to money. Yes. And that is something they want to help you to rebalance today, or to see more clearly, okay, with this Justice card. It has felt like this relationship has been completely out of balance, especially with that Two of Cups in reverse and the Justice card coming out also in reverse. It's just been out of balance, feeling like your power is somewhere else, feeling like someone else controls that, whether that is spirit, whether that is someone else or something else, or maybe a workplace outside of you. Again, maybe you're a stay-at-home parent and feeling like that's the only way that you're able to kind of survive in this world, is to be financially reliant on someone else. I think Spirit is not saying there's anything wrong with that necessarily. Your ancestors aren't saying there's anything inherently wrong, but they are saying here that they want you to think more creatively. It's almost like with the Seven of Cups, it's coming out as like there are more options available than you think there are. Now, this is also confirmation for someone here. If you've been thinking like, is there another way for me to make money or to bolster my finances? The answer here is yes. That feels very strong. But I just don't get the sense that you've kind of like found it yet or have encountered it, because again, this illusion feels really strong. It's almost like you've convinced yourself, or have been convinced, maybe even from the outside here, but you've been convinced that this is the only way to do this, and Spirit's trying to say that's not the case, in fact. Okay, yeah, your ancestors are really clear on this, but they're also really clear on like what you've inherited and also what you've seen modeled to you as well. So it's very possible, again, they are fully recognizing that this isn't all something that you just like came up with. This is something that I do sense there's a lot of healing. There is some healing that's needed here for this to get unstuck more fully. But Spirit, through this reading, wants you to see, it wants to mirror to you what's happening below the surface. Okay. So yeah, I really sense that. There's almost like, there's a sense of injustice here too. It's almost like something feels unfair. Like, well, why can't I experience this free flow? Where is that? Why isn't it coming into me? Or how do I access that? They keep showing me this Two of Cups. They just keep saying, uncouple yourself from this energy. What does that even mean, Spirit? This card? This card? Interesting. Okay, so they're saying two things here. They're giving you the Sun, and they're giving you the Six of Cups. They're saying here there's something from your past that needs to be illuminated. Yeah, they're linking these two. It's almost like there's something, there's like almost like a root origin to the ways that you're operating in your relationship to money that you need to see, actually. They're saying that you need to deep dive, or you need to solve. They're also saying the word decompress, almost like, they're showing me almost like a zipped file on a computer and like having to like unzip it and like decompress. I don't know why those are the specific words they're using. I feel like that's important to you and to someone here. Okay, but yeah, it's almost like needing to like unzip this, decompress it, allow the light to kind of flood into this space. But they're very clear. There's an origin to the way that you're operating. There's an origin to the ways that you're operating. Yes. Okay. There's an origin point they want you to go to. What is is this the deck? What is the origin point? Can we see more of that today? Okay, they're saying yes. Can you help to illuminate some of that? This origin point. Can we illuminate some of the origin point? This card. Okay, another one. Can we illuminate a little more? This card. Yeah, okay. Okay, so right now they're having you track and trace all the way back to where this started. One more. Here. Okay, wow. Interesting. Is that it? Okay, so they gave you the Five of Cups. So this is coming in, going back to a time of great grief that you had in either your lifetime or your family of origin, is what they're saying. For many of you, this is coming out of your lifetime, but again, your lifetime has felt like a repeat of the same wound. Okay, this Five of Cups is coming in with some wounding. It's coming in with some grief. It's like you went through a major, I'm hearing for some of you, a tragedy, okay, of some sort. And again, they're giving the Justice card in reverse again. So this is us tracing from the original Justice card here, tracing back to where this started. You're still feeling the injustice of that experience even today. And that's why it continues to almost reverberate into your present here, because there's an origin point that still needs healing. Now, they also gave you the Nine of Wands in reverse. Again, that same energy. It's almost like it was linked to someone else or something else from the past that you had to be fully reliant on. For many of you, this was in your childhood, feeling like you had to rely on your parents, of course, to take care of you. And for many of you, that never actually happened, okay? Or there was an experience where it was so like devastating to your system that you're still repeating it today, almost like you can never have what you actually want, or never have the money or financial freedom, or just finances that you're looking for, and to that financial free flow that you're looking to experience. Yeah, they're saying the Nine of Swords. It's almost like this cuts deep. They're showing all of the cuts across these flowers here. This cuts deep. It's something that continues to be in your subconscious. The Nine of Swords is a card that can be linked into like the subconscious realm. It can be connected into like sleep or sleeplessness. So that's how it's coming through. It's almost like this is something that continues to keep you up at night, for example, or keep you, it's almost like waking up out of a dream, but not remembering the dream, but you know it doesn't feel good. It's almost like that. It's in the subconscious realm here, and it's been kind of like lurking in the background is what they're saying. So they really want you to get in and to heal this. Part of what they're doing through this reading is sending through some of the healing that's needed for you to flush this. Okay, yeah, and can we send some of that healing through? Yeah, they want you to illuminate this. Yeah, a lot of grief, a lot of sadness, a lot of disappointment, a lot of not having what you need. Here's the 2 cups up and the 3 cups that are spilled over. Again, it's not having what you need. It's not enough. It is not enough. They want this to be enough for you. Interesting. Yeah, the call is coming in for you. Yes. Beautiful. It's interesting, they showed me this owl beforehand. I've never actually seen this card. It's gorgeous. It says sacred rest, retreat, balance, restore. They're saying something here around, it's almost like having your own space for your own financial abundance and your own financial freedom. It's almost like that's what's contained within this card. Yes, they're also confirming here, especially with the moon and the owl, around the subconscious way that this has been operating, where it's been stored in your psyche. Again, it was coming in paired in with that Nine of Swords, that sleep. Good. They want to bring balance back into this space for you. This is an attempt to flush the wound and to allow you to then move through the healing that's needed so you can experience the freedom and free flow that you're looking for. Okay. So what's the result of flushing this wound out? I see the Eight of Wands moving into the upright form. Good. The Chariot coming into you. Again, 8 of Wands, upright as well as the Chariot are both fast-moving energies. I sense it coming in quickly and with no lack of it, because we have a double down of the 8 of Wands energy and the Chariot energy. This is both, it's moving in almost like, they're showing me the swell of a wave. They're showing the Cancer archetype that's connected to this card, the Cancer zodiac sign, and the wave of the ocean. And they're also showing the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is you receiving. Lovely. Okay, and this is going to feel new for you. It may even bring in a feeling of disbelief, okay? But Spirit wants you to be with that feeling of disbelief and to know that you have earned this, that you've deserved this, and that you've moved through the healing that's been needed, okay? You've been working hard for this, and so has your ancestor team to ensure that you're able to experience this. Yes. There's something about the disbelief coming through. What do you want to say about that, Spirit? What about the disbelief? There's a little bit of caution here. It's going to feel really good. That's clear. But there's a little bit of caution here. This card. Oh, I like it. Okay, yes, and this one. Okay, so they brought in Storm. Okay, I had a little message for you there. It says disruption, chaos, change. Yeah, it's bringing in change. So they don't want you to, there is an energy here of not like, I don't want to say self-destruct, but that's kind of the energy. Just don't create more chaos out of this. Like, it's okay to receive the energy from, they're saying, Pachamama. I love this energy for you. It says blessings from the Great Mother. That's exactly it. It's almost like you're receiving the blessings from the Great Mother and just not wanting you, they're saying, again, this card in reverse, not wanting you to kind of, it's not, again, sabotage, but wanting you to believe it, wanting you to receive it. So Spirit is asking you to be open to receiving abundance from the Great Mother. Wants you to open yourself up to receive abundance. Okay. All right. So, anything else, Spirit? Yeah. 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay, don't block your flow. Don't block your own flow, especially by getting too much in your head about it. They want you to know that this time you've actually healed it. You've gone to the root. You've gone to the origin. It's almost like going to the hive here with the bees. It's like going to the source of the honey is what they're saying. But you had to go in and fix something. And so you have, as of moving through this reading in the next couple of weeks, and then the blessings are able to start flowing inward. It's almost as sweet as honey. It's almost like that block you had been experiencing starts to soften, and then you start to have new opportunities coming in for you. Financially, money may actually start coming in for you, as well as new opportunities that can bring that as well. It's something becomes unblocked here. All right, so we've approached towards the end of this reading, and I see the free flow energy coming back around for you here. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and close out with a final oracle card here, and then I'm gonna channel any final messages from your ancestor team. Final message here. This card. Love it. I always pull this card. All right. A lot of folks on this channel are in this energy, so it's energy rising. And it says vitality, confidence, power, decisiveness. This is also, they're showing the 9 of Pentacles energy coming back in. It's almost like you in your power, independent and feeling strong and feeling firm. And they're saying with the energy rising, this is your, they're saying your bank account rising. This is the money rising. This is your own energy itself. And as money represents energy in its physical form, it's rising for you. Okay. Let's read this. The sun is a symbol of life force, power, and vitality. And this is a card with positive, confident, decisive energy. It invites these qualities to rise within you and brings a message of clarity, decisiveness, and forward movement. Is there a decision you're looking to make? How are you being called to step forth with confidence? Stonehenge, a famous prehistoric stone circle in the UK, is exquisitely aligned with the majestic dance of the sun on the solstices. The heel stone, a solitary stone of significance, is a marker of this sacred celestial movement. If you stand at the heart of Stonehenge at sunrise on the summer solstice, you'll see the sun ascend precisely above the heel stone, a sight that never fails to fill the heart with awe, vitality, confidence, and power. Beyond marking the longest and shortest days, Stonehenge serves as a stone tapestry of the solar year. It is possible that it was aligned with certain phases of the moon, and perhaps even with the rare and mystical eclipses, a testament to the profound understanding of the heavens possessed by our ancient ancestors. Have you been considering whether to move forward or go ahead with a plan? It could be taking a trip, starting a business, going out on a date, giving a new relationship a go, changing jobs, trying something new, or putting yourself out there in some other way. Whatever direction you're being called in, this is the card of decision and stepping forth with confidence. It is time and you are ready. Call in the energy of the sun and the stones and try something new today. Okay, and the soul inquiry is, if you're feeling vital and confident, what would you do? So Spirit is sending through this energy of sacred rest. They're saying with the sacred and the sacred rest here, providing yourself additional actual rest during this time can be helpful as you are fleshing out this wound. They're also saying for some of you, the dream state will support in illuminating exactly where that wound lies or did lie as you are moving through the healing through the next few weeks that is being initiated with this reading today. So they want you in the energy of the sacred rest. And we're noticing the energy of the moon here paired with the sun. You need both these energies to bring balance into your internal space and to support the healing and transformative healing that wants to and will occur. They're also saying here, this is an opportunity for you to give a new relationship with money a go. That is the part of this card they really want to highlight here, and to ensure that you are being open to this new way of relating or being in relationship with money and your own personal felt sense of abundance. Yeah, they want to bring the Two of Cups from the reverse into the upright. They're saying it is time for you to have a different experience of finances and financial freedom in this lifetime, different than your ancestors did. All right, well, I hope this reading has been helpful for you. We've approached towards the end. If it has been, if you could kindly give this video a like, or you can even drop a comment, that just lets me know this video found you and this reading found you exactly where it needed to today. If you would like additional healing messages and transmissions specifically for you, I do have personal readings available right now. Feel free to check out my website. It's really easy to book with me, but I have that in the description box below. I also do have a few other opportunities available for coaching with me. I am also a somatic therapist and an LGBTQIA coach. So if that is something that is of interest to you to support in resetting your relationship with money, I do somatic therapy around this as well with my clients. So feel free to check that out on my website as well. I'd be so happy to work with you. I also do have a Patreon subscription if you are interested in a sort of low-cost option to receive additional healing transmissions from your ancestors and from the spirit realm. So feel free to check that out in the description box below as well. I would love to see you in that smaller group with those healing messages, which are a little more attuned to you. All right, well, I hope this reading has been helpful for you, and I'm wishing you so much luck and healing as you move through this kind of reset of a relationship with your finances and your money. If I can support in any other ways, feel free to reach out, but the spiritual quarantine is going to come down on this reading now, and I so appreciate you being here today. I'll see you at our next reading. All right, thanks for joining me. Bye for now.